Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. And today are going to talk about short dresses. And um, I thought we focus on something else because quiet luxury because I kind of felt like there was a lot of videos on that already. So today I'm just going to talk about the performance of the dresses and more of like the style of dresses and how they perform in hot weather. Okay, and so let's get started. So the first dresses that I want to show you is the spring dress. This is a very anti-trend type of dress, but the reason why I like these dresses and I think they fit well on everyone, especially in the way that it's designed, is the little mini spring dress with the spaghetti straps. And the other thing too is like with this type of dress, see how this one is, it has like a little bow tie in the front. So they come in many different colors, different sizes, and it's very anti-trend to wear this dress. But this dress, the reason why I like it is because it's widely acceptable. Like if you want to go to farmers market or even the beach or running, errands, to the supermarket or something like that, you could just throw this dress on and it's really cute and appropriate for something like that. The other thing too is you can choose a dress like this. It's the same type of dress, but if you want it to be a little bit more on trend, you can pick like butter yellow, right? This is butter yellow with just a little bit of brown in it, and the brown is also on trend right now. Um, and then if it's cold or something, you can also just put like a little sweater over the dress and it'll look like really, really cute. Um, but yeah, the reason why I like these dresses, I never got rid of mine just because I feel that, a lot of men, they also like this dress. They find it very feminine and very cute. And so my husband likes it also. And so, like, when I wear it around the house or things like that, it's, very acceptable and to run errands in also. The other one that you can buy is you can buy something like this. This is also a very anti trend dress. It also runs in the spring dress that, I was talking about with the little small little spaghetti strap. And look how cute this is. All right, it's 100% cotton, has a little tie on the back, and you can also see the design in this, and it's really cute. And you can wear this, outside, especially in the hot weather that is coming next week. So then the other dress that I kind of really wanted to talk about that gets a little bit of, I would say, a little bit of confusion is a dress like this. And I wanted to show it as an example for today because this type of dress here, um, it gets a little bit confusing because sometimes a dress like this, I think they think that it's kind of like summer wear, but actually, like the type of energy that this kind of dress gives is more like if you were going to a pub or let's say if you were going to like a little bar or something like that where people are playing like live music and you're there with your husband or your friends and it has the right atmosphere for something like that. But this type of dress somehow it just tends to manage itself to like baby showers or weddings or even like a luncheon, and sometimes these type of dresses are not appropriate. And so um, I wanted to give that as an example for something like that. And then we're going to move over to this dress here. And for the summer, everyone should have like a little cute little denim dress. This type of dress also comes with sleeves and everything, but I tend to like halter tops, especially when it's like really, really hot outside. And so this dress here, the reason why I like this dress is because the buttons are fake. And what I wanted to say was I am like also a little busty. I'm like a 32D. And so, because the buttons are fake, it's good for someone who's a little bit heavier on top so that you don't get the little stretch, in between your chest here where you have to tape it or button it or use a safety pin to close it up. And also it's also good for people who want to hide their stomach a little bit because it's the same on the bottom area where you have your like if it was real buttons where you're widest on the part of your body, you might have to tape it and stuff. So it also works for the top of your chest as well as the bottom of your larger area around your hips. And so it's nice to have buttons that are fake, that doesn't stretch. And then these other dress here, now we're going into trend, and these type of dresses here are a little bit more like appropriate for like um like weddings or maybe a luncheon or something like that. This is also 100% silk, and it's a little bit more elegant, I would say. And then these are all a little bit more on trend. Like it probably follows a little bit more on the quiet luxury side. And you can wear something like that. That's really cute too. It's just a little bit not as sexy and a little bit more appropriate for like functions like baby showers or weddings or like like a high tea. Sometimes people go to high tea as well, and something like that would be great. And then like these over here, these are definitely in the quiet luxury area. But one of the things that I wanted to show you was instead of just wearing like a plain white dress, which I feel like they already have like a lot of videos on that right now. I thought maybe I show something different, and I wanted to show you why I chose it. It's because they have these little ridge on top here, and then it also has a little bit of detail where it has um, this collar up here, and then it's a little bit more not a straight. It will give you a little bit more of an hourglass, or maybe a little bit more definition in the way the dress is made. And it also has a lining underneath to help make it look flowy. So if you can see, it's a little see-through, but when you put it on, it will be opaque. And I like this dress because I feel like it gives you a little bit more cuteness. It has like cuteness features to it. And then like this one here, it's 100% cotton. And instead of getting it all white, I like the blue in this. And you can run errands in these also. And so that's why I chose these. And then this one right here, it can go casual or it can go a little formal for church or something. But also, again, this one is 100% cotton and it's also lined. But if you look at it, even though it is running a little bit in the quiet luxury department, again, I like to choose a little bit of detailing in it because I feel like I want it to have a little bit more of my personal style or personal taste. Because sometimes, if you want to develop that side of you, you want to find something that resonates with you. And so that's why I picked something like that. And hopefully that was helpful. And yeah, hopefully that was helpful. And, one of the challenges that, you could take away from this video is maybe finding a dress with details that um, represents you. And so hopefully I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.